Hi, and thanks for joining this week's Warrior 5. So today we're going to look at 5 side hustles. And what I've done is I looked at an article from the blog The Cut. And the article was about 25 side hustles you can do that you can make extra money on the side without a lot of training, without a lot of effort. So I selected 5 that I particularly liked, not necessarily the 5 top ones because everybody is different, but 5 that I wanted to share with the group because I thought they were interesting and diverse, and you might find them, just what the doctor ordered. So the first is a surprising thing, and that's doing voiceover work. So if you think that you've got an interesting voice, you don't necessarily have to have a movie star voice because there are a lot of opportunities for voiceovers. That's something you might consider. So you can go to Fiverr or Upwork or Skillshare, which are sites that list freelancers, and put yourself on those sites, and all of a sudden, who knows? You might get some voice work for a commercial or for a reading or for a startup that needs to have something done. So it's a very interesting way to make extra money. So I definitely think I love that one. So put that on your list because it was really unexpected. I like that, the fact that it's not, top of mind. I'm finding something that's a little bit interesting. Okay, the next, buy and sell used books. Now, the thing I love about this is, as we get more tech-driven and unfortunately less dependent on buying books, a lot of people have books that they need to give away or they need to sell. So this is an opportunity for you to get into this little side gig of buying and selling books, used books. I have a friend who does it. He actually specializes in antique books. He finds them and then takes them to antique fairs, and it's really an interesting hobby. But once in a while, he comes across a real jewel, and it makes him some money. It's a great side gig, and you can go to the Amazon barcode scanner and see the value of the book. So again, Amazon, involved in all things, but it is a very useful way to find out if the book is valuable or not. So that is another kind of thing that I thought was really interesting, and something that really kind of is involving and educational that might spur interest. So that's the second. The third, rent out your car. If you've got a car and it's not being used, it's a way to make money. You may be going on vacation. You want to rent out your car. You may go away on the weekends and your car sits in a garage, like people who live in a major city, and go away for a weekend. That is a way for you to make money. So it is also something that I love because it is really like the quintessential point of the shared economy, just like Airbnb is. So it's the equivalent of Airbnb, but you're actually putting your car to use. So your car, we know, its value goes down demonstrably the minute you drive it out of the lot. So you might as well make money on it because it's depreciating fast. So get some revenue out of it. It's a kind of a really genius way, I think, to do that. And of course, you can rent out your spare room if you want to do that too. So there are great ways to do that. Another interesting thing, I thought, for those of you who feel, that creativity locked inside of you and want to get that out, design a t-shirt. Now, you don't have to become, an Uber designer. This is not about being the next designer for Balenciaga. But there are opportunities to design t-shirts where you can really have an opportunity to express your creativity, to do that. And, there are sites that really help you do this. Cotton Bureau, Threadless, Teespring, Cafe Press, Printify, Zazzle. They'll print your designs and pay you the royalties. So how great is that? So I love that idea as well. I thought it was really, really great. The next and last is teach an online class. So I think most of us really don't realize how much value our experience just in life has to certain people. Maybe you have a second language that you know. Maybe those of you who would design a t-shirt could also give art lessons. Maybe you've mastered the art of taking pictures on your iPhone. There are ways that you can make money teaching classes. And if you're good enough, you can go to Teachable and Udemy and put your services on there and make money doing that. So, you don't necessarily have to become a barista if you want to make some extra money. You can do some very cool things from the comfort of your home. And these are just 5 ways that you can do that. So I hope you found that valuable. It's always great to spend time with you, and I'm, share these little tidbits of information for people who are side hustlers. So have an amazing day, and we'll see you next week.